We'll start with Christos Saltis.
Hello, Evan. I would like to ask you how big hit for the whole team was the absence of Aaron Gordon about the next 4 or 6 weeks, and what did you see so far from Frank Mason in this first practice?
Well, what we did today was mostly just 5-on-0 and defensive scheme, so didn't get to see much of Frank, but I know he was with the Kings before. So I mean, we all welcome him to the team. He's going to play the point guard position. So looking for what he can do to help us. And as far as Aaron, well, what can I say? Aaron's a big key to what we do. We're gonna miss him, big time. But I mean, what can I say? He's gone for 6 weeks, hopefully 4. We got to make it work. With the players that we have,
Dan Savage, OrlandoMagic.com.
Evan, amidst a stretch like this, how good was it to have a day off? And when you're going through a tough stretch, did you notice, at least a refreshed spirit from the team as you came back to practice today?
Yeah, I thought we had good spirit today. And it felt good to, practice and work on our stuff. We need to be on the same page collectively, defensively and offensively. So that's what we needed, and hopefully tomorrow we can take a step.
Back to Dan Savage.
Evan, you have another one of these back-to-back home games against the same team. As you look ahead to this Chicago Bulls squad, what are some of the challenges they present, and what are some of the keys for your team against them?
Well, they have really good players on offense. They have obviously Zach, who's having a great season, and they're getting better. They play hard. They play with a purpose. They haven't made the playoffs in a while, and so they are determined to get there. So it's going to be a team that we're going to have to beat to make the playoffs ourselves.
Josh Robbins, The Athletic.
Evan, just watching you play, you've made a lot of progress on your floater over the last year. And I'm just curious, how have you gone about practicing that, and what makes it such a tough shot?
Actually, Josh, my floater has been good for 3 years now. But it's a weapon that I started to work on my first year in the league because I was terrible at it. I was really, really terrible, and I remember the assistant coach Chad Insky, that's now in Charlotte, used to work with me on that, and I kept working at it, and then I really took a step with Jay Hernandez, who's now the G League coach of the Charlotte Swamp. Shout out to him, and with him I really took a step. We really worked on it a whole lot, and it's become one of my best shots.
What makes it such a tough shot to master?
Because it's not a real shot. It's like you don't follow through, you don't break your wrist. It's kind of just it's a floater. It's a push shot, and you have to use your momentum and your legs. It's really a shot that you shot with your legs. It's really no. It's that's why it's called a floater, because it floats. It's not really a shot, and I guess it's tough because with the speed and it's not really close to the basket either. So it's a big weapon now, and great players, they all mastered it.
Josh Cohen, OrlandoMagic.com.
Hey, Evan, if I recall correctly, a few years ago, you played against Larry Markkinen in an international game. I believe it was Eurobasket. You were playing for France, obviously. I think that was before his rookie year. What have you seen from his growth as a player over the years? And are you surprised that he's kind of blossomed to the player that he's become?
I haven't watched him all year, to be honest. And last year he was really hurt. But so I honestly don't know how he's been doing. But the first time I saw him, it was clear to me that the guy he's a great talent. He plays the floor. He can stretch the floor. He can drive. He has a good handle. He's extremely talented. Obvious. He had a great game against us, and he had a great tournament. But I honestly have no idea how he's been doing.
Dan Savage, OrlandoMagic.com.
Evan, it was announced that the USA will open the Tokyo Olympics against France. How exciting would that potential matchup be? Assuming that everything goes off without a hitch for the Olympics.
Well, yeah, we have a tough group because we have Team USA, and the fourth team is potentially either Greece or Canada. So playing against him would be cool. But we do have a tough group, but it's the Olympics, so everything is going to be hard, and we're going to have to earn everything with the national team.
Josh Robbins, The Athletic.
One more question about the floater, if you don't mind. I know how much you admire and respect Tony Parker. Did he have the best floater you've seen?
Him and Carlos Navarro from Spain. They call his shot La Bomba. He was really those guys are actually from the same generation. They were like the two guys with the best floaters I've ever seen personally. Actually, who has a great floater is that rookie Quickly. He has a really good floater. He's a first year player, but his floater is looking legit already. So it's just fun to see guys coming in with weapons that we worked on for years and years and years, and now just like young guys are coming in and they have the whole package. It shows you how much skill there is in the league right now.
We have time for a couple more. We'll do Christos Saltis.
Evan, in the team that you're starting play ball, Nader, there is a player who has a great potential, Viktor Yabanyama. What did you see from him, and what impressed you most about his skills?
Well, I mean, I haven't seen much, but I mean, I guess just like you guys, just watching highlights and stuff, his length, he's taller than Rudy Gobert, and his skills. I mean, his skill set at that age and at that length is just incredible. He can do everything on the floor. He obviously needs to get stronger, but the guy is 16, so for him it's gonna be about finding his right position. Is he gonna play the 4 or the 5, and just keep growing, keep working, and you're gonna hear about him very soon. Trust me.
Final question. We'll go with Josh Cohen, OrlandoMagic.com.
Hey, Evan, have you had a chance to watch the Tony Parker documentary on Netflix by chance? And if so, what your impressions are of it?
I haven't. Sorry.
No. Okay.
Sorry.
Thank you for your time, Evan.
Yeah.
Thank you.